It's Mercury Direct Day. Thomas Miller on Hump Day, Wednesday, January 18th. Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thank you so much for stopping by. Going to be a quick one today because a couple of reasons. We, have covered a lot between Monday's and yesterday's episodes of what's going on, at least up through today. And then secondly, I'm going to be over at the Tampa RV show today. Say, Thomas, what are you doing? Why are you going to an RV show? Well, checking out stuff. Just it's the biggest one in the country. So I wanted to go see it. I mean, you can't be this close and not go, right? And that's the van life living lifestyle, too. When you're near something, just about 4 hours down the road, you just go. You pick up and go. I know it's a different mindset, but some of us with strong Mercury positions, speaking of, dig this kind of thing. All right, let's take a look at the sky. So speaking of Mercury, how has Mercury retrograde been for you this time? Personally, I didn't feel that totally affected by it, although when I did hit the road, Mercury, I came down here to Florida and promptly got sick. Retrograde. So I guess I can't say that fairly squarely, right? But I've heard a lot of people talk about disruptions, interruptions, etc., during this Mercury retrograde. So could Mars, for example, have affected it? Well, we're in the Yod still today. The Yod we talked about on Monday is still in play today, the one with Mars. So Mars is at the top of the Yod, and Mercury is on one side of it. So yeah, absolutely Mercury and Mars are tied together in this. The south node of the moon is also tied to Mercury, so it's pricking up things that are in the past, maybe some stuff that is stuck that needs to be shaken loose. Yes, big question always during these kinds of aspects. What am I resisting? What am I not willing to allow to happen to me? Or what am I not willing to give up or get rid of? Guess where the universe will go straight to. Get zoom right to those things and poke on you a little bit. Now, the other big aspect today happens in Capricorn at 28 degrees, 13 minutes. We talked about it yesterday. The Sun and Pluto are together, conjoined in the sky. You want to see where Pluto is? Look at the Sun. Well, don't look at the Sun, but you know what I mean. Find the Sun's position in the sky. Pluto is right behind it, way back there. I was seeing some chatter on Twitter. Mostly it was interrupting the chatter that my brother and I were trying to find on the Falcon Heavy rocket launch. Like, get off of here. But there was a lot of chatter about a market crash. Now, when there's a lot of chatter about a market crash, it rarely happens, especially if Jim Cramer says that it's going to crash. If Jim Cramer gets on CNBC and says the market's going to crash, bye. It's the Cramer, opposite theory. It's prolific. But it was kind of interesting that this conversation came up the weekend before the Sun conjoins Pluto. So the best thing is to just allow these transformations. There is definitely the death rebirth paradigm alive and hot in the sky right now. Let's skip a stone over the high points between now and I want to extend out all the way to next Tuesday because we have the Sun entering Aquarius on Friday. Sunday is the big day, 22, the third of our three dominoes. Uranus turns direct on Sunday, and also Venus and Saturn will be conjoined on Sunday. So we're moving into that conjunction as well. Lots of money and relationship energy around that. Remember, Saturn instantly, you just could think of two things. If you want to capture the Saturn protocol in its purest, easiest form, think, number one, which side of the resistance am I on? Am I resisting the process? If you are, Saturn is Lord Karma. If you are not, then Saturn is legacy, longevity, lasting, foundation. Build it up right. Do the work. Take the long trail, not the short trail. You know how the big term now is hack? Throw hack out the window when Saturn is around. You try to hack with Saturn, it'll spit you out. So don't do it. Build it up. Go the long way. Do the work properly. Like Jesus said in the Bible, the house built on sand blows away. The house built on a firm foundation can withstand any storm. That's the Saturn prototype. But if you're resisting, Saturn will blow you down no matter what kind of house you have. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, don't recommend it. I said this episode was going to be short. Yeah, well, okay. Turning the page on my Honeycomb Collective in the van next Tuesday, late in the evening, the sun sextiles Jupiter, and I just wanted to plant that seed. So after all this energy that's going on right now and through this weekend, we have a really wonderful sun expansion into good things, all good things. Rabbit's Foot Jupiter is coming on Tuesday. So set your sight for that, Lord Jupiter. Clear the resistance and tell the universe what you would like to see expand in your life. If you'd like to leave a question, go to the speak pipe at the top of the Fun Astrology website. Check out the course, the 101 course. If you'd like to learn astrology, it's on there as well. Have a great day. We'll see you back tomorrow. Mercury is about almost direct, as I'm recording this anyway. Have a great day. Sending you all kinds of love.